This is a shot. I'm going to show you how to make Krispy Kreme Copycat donuts. Remember, you can find the full list of ingredients in the description box below. First, we're going to scald the milk. Using a candy thermometer, bringing it to 150 degrees and remove it from the heat and allow it to cool. Now we're going to dissolve the yeast and the water together and let it sit for about 5 minutes. You just want to do this to make sure the yeast is active. Now add salt, the oil, and I use vegetable oil, but the recipe calls for a shortening and I didn't have any on hand. But the shortening would make a huge difference, but I don't use it much. Now the eggs, sugar, and the milk, and this milk is not really warm at all because I let it cool. Now you're going to add 2 cups of the flour. This recipe uses a total of 5 cups of flour. You're going to beat this on low speed for 30 seconds, and then after 30 seconds you're going to beat this on medium speed for 2 minutes. After 2 minutes you're going to put on your dough hook, and you're going to beat in the remaining flour, which is 3 cups. This does not need to be kneaded, so you're going to beat this until the dough pulls together. Once the dough pulls together, remove it from the hook, cover it, and let it rise for about an hour and a half. After the dough has rose, you're going to roll this into a 1/4 inch thick on a lightly floured surface. And I didn't see any measurements for how you need to roll the dough out, so just roll it until it's 1/4 inch thick. Now you're going to use a biscuit cutter or a donut cutter. I just have a standard size round biscuit cutter, and then I'm using a small cutter in the middle. Remove it and place it onto a lightly dusted pan or whatever type of surface you have to place these on, and allow it to rise for about 30 minutes. The remaining dough, pull it together and set it aside and let it rest for about 30 minutes, so that way you can re-roll it. It's going to be tough, but you have to let the dough rest. In a pan, you're going to heat about 1.5 inches of vegetable oil to about 335 degrees Fahrenheit, and you're going to fry this for about 30 seconds on both sides. You're going to do this on medium heat, and if the temperature drops, just keep adjusting the heat, turn it up and turn it back down. And after they're golden brown on both sides, remove it from the pan and place it into a wire rack to allow the additional oil from the donuts to drip. In the bowl, combine 1/3 cup of butter that's at room temperature and 2 cups of powdered sugar, and you'll need also about 2 tablespoons of milk and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. You can mix this all together until it comes smooth. The direction says to do this over the stove, but I am not too fond of having melted hot glaze on donuts, so this is just totally a personal preference. And when you make this, if you find that it's just too thick, then simply add more milk. And now you're going to dip the donuts into the glaze and set it aside onto a pan and allow the glaze to harden a bit. And this is the final results of the donuts. I hope you guys try this recipe and enjoy it. Please do not forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And remember to add me on Facebook simply by going to facebook.com/cookingwithavoar and like me there. Add me on Google Plus to keep up with any live events that I have going on. And remember to live and be well. Do all you can to stop all bullying and abuse. Thank you for watching.